Thank you so much. Welcome to Politics Today with Apostle Israel Great. We are looking at something very, very important. Nigeria is on the march again. 2023 general election is very much around the corner. We need to reflect back, look at certain events and circumstances that brought us to our sorry state as a nation. You see, in 2014, within the build-up of the 2015 general election, El-Rufai, by that time he was the former minister of his Federal Capital Territory, he told the whole world that the opposition party, APC, would take power from the ruling party by force, by the use of violence. He was bold and courageous to clearly state that many people would be killed. You can just see the paper reflecting what El-Rufai said. It was published by Punch newspaper. The detail of it is on screen. DSS invited the Department of State Services, invited El-Rufai to come and offer useful explanation why he is threatening that blood will flow, many people will die, and that they must take power by force. El-Rufai refused to honor their invitation. You know, as I always said, all animals are equal, but some are more equal than the other. To be honest with you, El-Rufai was not arrested. Nothing happened to El-Rufai. And they actually lived up to what they told the whole world they would do. There was indeed a plan to waste life. Massive killing of people. You see, here in Nigeria, people just move about. 99.9% of Nigerians are just after how they will eat, what they will eat day by day, how they will survive day by day. They are ignorant of what is happening. It's only when things happen they see it. The planning, the build-up, they do not know about it. It's only when things happen. Every day, people are cut short. The lives are cut short. Hardship, killing people. Hunger, killing people. And Nigerians will continue to struggle to survive. But come together and address their problem, no way. The government in power had weaponized poverty. Poverty is now an instrument to keep the people in bondage and impoverish them the more. That's why people are selling their PVC as we speak. To the build up to 2015 general election, 2022 general election, people are selling their PVC for 1,000 naira, for 2,000 naira. If you sell your PVC for 1,000 naira, then you can take 1 or 2 meals from there. What happens next? Which PVC will you sell again? That's desperate situation the poor found themselves. As you already know, the National Bureau of Statistics told us 133 million. They were so conservative. Over 160 million Nigerians are living below the poverty line. That is the truth. It's a terrible situation. It's too bad. How did you get to this sorry? How did you get to this sorry state? That's what we want to look at. Because we must find solution. Things cannot continue this way. You see, the sitting president then, Dr. Goodluck Jonathan, discovered of a truth. There was planned to pour blood, for blood to flow. because the opposition was determined. It doesn't matter the outcome. It doesn't matter whether people vote or not. They must take over power. And when Jonathan knew it, even with the manipulation of the election, as it happened in Kano, in other places, where the number of people that will vote for National Assembly election in the same election, the same day, the same time, or maybe the one that will, the number who vote for, that will present will be 1 million ahead of those that voted for this. In that case, if 800,000 people voted for National Assembly election altogether, for all the parties, then a presidential candidate will get 1.8 million. That means 1 million people from somewhere voted. So you just discover that it was allocation of figures. But a sitting president said, my ambition is not worth the blood of any Nigerian. He surrendered, considered defeat to save life. Many Nigerians did not know what happened. We actually were planning for election, but unknown to us that a section of the Nigerian community was planning for something else. It was barely less than 2 weeks after Jonathan had lost the election. INEC have declared the APC candidate Muhammad Buhari the winner of that election in April of that year, 2015. Jonathan visited an elder statesman, former chief of army staff, former defense minister, General T.Y. Danjuma. Danjuma was so happy. He commended the sitting president for conceding defeat. Danjuma said something so disturbing. Danjuma said Jonathan averted a civil war by conceding defeat. You will get this from Vanguard newspaper of Thursday, April 9, 2015. Jonathan averted a civil war by conceding defeat. The question we need to ask, who planned the civil war and for what purpose? You see, yes, there was plan to cause mass killing nationwide. And people were prepared. People were armed. Mercenaries were brought in to carry out this killing. As we speak now, the Department of Security Services, went to court seeking permission to arrest the central bank governor. What are they accusing him of? Accusing him of sponsoring terrorism. Soon after that election and the winner took over, the opposition party became the ruling party. When Emefiele became the CBN governor, along the line, as the years run by, this allegation started flying that a certain group of people were paid 100 billion naira in order not to cause confusion in Nigeria. Well, we looked at it as another allegation, so we as baseless. In fact, we see it was just considered a baseless allegation, meaningless. But we still need to get detail of what the security agencies have against the CBN governor, how he is sponsoring terrorism. We heard of El-Rufai, the Kaduna State governor, saying he's going to give some people money so that they will stop killing in southern Kaduna. Soon after that, killing became something else in southern Kaduna. As we speak, insecurity had taken over, terrorists have taken over. To the point, Abuja, the capital of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, is threatened. To a point, it was reported that presidential guard, about 8 of them, were killed in Abuja or close to Abuja. To the point that terrorists threatened to go and pick our own president from Aso Rock. To the point that terrorists threatened to pick Kaduna State Governor. You discover we are now at a point where you cannot explain what is happening. Not too long ago, the international community, US, UK, Europe, advised their citizens to leave Nigeria. That's the situation we are facing. As we are planning for 2022 general election, we need to invite this respected elder statesman who is with information, who planned that civil war. What are they planning again? Are we sure they are not planning anything again? Of a truth, Nigeria needs peace. And that peace requires sacrifice. Everybody should speak up. You can't be silent. It's not just a question of struggling to eat every day. We should also pay attention to tomorrow, to events and circumstances around us, and see what we can do to make sure that we secure the future of the Nigerian youth. This is the challenge that we all need to face. There was a report. Jonathan averted a civil war by conceding defeat. We are planning for an election. Every geopolitical zone went for an election. What was the talk about civil war? And remember the threat by El-Rufai that they will take power by force. It may well be that they made good their plan by planning, their decision by planning. So, as we go the road to 2022, let every Nigerian be prepared. We want peace in Nigeria. Let nobody plan anything different. Let every section of the country plan for an election. Go out and vote. Vote for the candidate of your choice. Let nothing. You see, the unity of this country is for the good of every Nigerian. The peace of this country is for the good of every Nigerian. Let people be punished for doing evil. Those who threaten violence, let them be punished. Let the DSS, let the security agencies do their work. Arrest them and punish them according to the provisions of the law. That is the way to take. And that is the path that leads to progress. Let us plead with our elder statesmen to speak up and give us more information so that there will not be a repeat of the tension of 2015, of the threat of 2015 as 2023 general election is approaching. May it please you to share this video. What we are looking for is a prosperous Nigeria where peace and justice shall reign. Thank you and God bless you.